Okay, just about ready to start, so let's go. We're going to be starting off, as I said, with a special treat, which is a chair-based interval training exercise. Oh my goodness, can you hear that lawnmower just outside the window? Never mind, we can work through it. So I have a metronome on my phone and we're going to be following that. We'll start at 48 beats a minute with the exercise we're going to do. It's stopped, thank goodness. Hi Gay, how are you? And then we're going to move up in 1 minute increments. We'll be increasing by 8 beats to the minute per minute. Ugh, get my head around that. So we do 5 minutes of that, then we have 3 minutes of something really gentle, then we repeat this. So this exercise is really great because it improves your cardiac fitness. That's the design of this exercise, which was designed by Professor Steve Selig, who's one of the leading exercise physiologists. Hi Helen, hi Con. I'm going to wave. Oh, if I press it, it never does it straight away. Let me just try it. And I've got this precariously balanced on a little tripod stand, and if I press it too hard, I'm sure it'll fall over because I've got a little egg carton underneath the front of it. Very high tech. All right, let's go. So we're sitting in our chairs. This is chair-based exercise. This is not the real version. This is not Steve Selig's actual version. This is just based on that. Hi, Lise. Hi, everybody. It's lovely to see you here. So let's get going. Let's sit on our chairs. Hi, Claire. How are you? Oh, let me wave. Can I? Oh, it worked. So, sitting up nice and tall in our chairs. Let me look at the time so I know what time I started. Oh, I've got it there, haven't I? Silly me. Because I need to watch the minute hand. That's 5:30. All right, so we'll finish at 6. It's almost 5:30 by me. All right, so what we're going to do is, I think it's done on a step. And if you're doing it according to Professor Steve Selig's formula, the step height will be calculated according to your height and your weight. But we're just going to be stepping on our seats. We're going to be marching. So we'll do the same thing, but not stepping. So it's obviously much easier because you're not moving your body weight. But at the same time, we're getting a lot of exercise, aren't we? I mean, it's not actually dancing, but I thought you might like to know about this exercise because, you know, it's good to know. It's good fun too. Okay, let's get going. And 48 beats a minute. And see, it's not very fast. I've got to watch the clock. Try and lift up your knees higher if you want to make it a bit more difficult, and sit up really tall while you do it. You can use your arms as well if you want to. I'm just going to leave mine down so I don't have too many things to coordinate at once. This is so much fun, isn't it? Okay, we're going to hot it up in a minute. We're going to go up to 56 beats per minute soon. If I can see the second hand. Okay. Okay, keep going. Hi there, I can't see who's just come on, but I'll come and wave to you in a second. We're just stepping in time to the music. Just follow this. Pick up where you've started. She might be on the bed. What are we up to? We're on 56 beats a minute. I can feel it in my hip flexors actually. It seems easy, but it's not as easy as it looks, is it? I'll be puffing after this. Get ready. Now, if you get too puffed, don't keep going. Just stop if you need to. Now we've gone to 64 beats a minute. Lift up. It's all happening today. Whoop. Yep. Lift up tall. That way you're doing another work on top of it. Oh, I can feel it here. Some of us might be a little bit stiff in our muscles tomorrow. I will be. I'm watching the clock. Keep going, you can do this. But don't get too puffed. That's the thing you have to watch out for. You should be breathless, but you can still talk. If you can't talk, you need to stop. Okay. 72 beats a minute. We're only going up to 80. I'm going to wave to you all in a second. I have to stay here for a sec. Oh, I can feel this. And we've got to repeat it. What a workout. You know, you could always look at this video every second day and do this. Just practice this every second day. Where am I up to? We're nearly up to 80 beats a minute. We're on 80 now. Stay in time with me. I've noticed there's a slight time lag, delay in the movement and the sound when I've watched it back. I'll be looking forward to that 3 minutes rest. I'm going to be stiff tomorrow. Ah, it's good for you, Gina. Nelly. Stretch out your legs. Oh, maybe stretch it out that way. Oh my goodness, why am I doing this? Oh, because it's good for us. So I'll just come down and wave. Now I'll just check the time. We've got 3 minutes now where we are. 1, 2, we'll be going against it. Who have I got? Pam. Hi, Pam. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Carla. Oh, hear me puffing. Trying to wave to you. All right, I think I've waved to everyone. Oh, no, I haven't. Amanda. Hi. Who else? Michael. Hi. Oh, there, I waved. Sarah. Hi there. I think that's everyone. So, we've just got a couple more minutes now. I was looking at the wrong hand. Genius. I think we've probably had about 1 minute's rest. We've got another couple of minutes, or almost 1 minute. We've got 2 more minutes. And let's just stretch out our legs and lean back a little bit. I'm going to take this back in preparation for our next round. Who's sweating a little bit? I have to admit I am. Mind you, I've been rushing around. Like I said, I was cooking, and you wouldn't think that there was much physical activity in that. But there was, because I was also cleaning the kitchen benches. I cleaned all the cupboards. I don't know, I just did. I'm a Virgo, I'm not a typical Virgo. But today I was cleaning. All right, let's just stretch out those legs again. How are we going for time? We've got another little bit, about 1.5 minutes to go. Just stretch around. Who's feeling, let me know in the comments if you felt it up the top of your legs when you were marching. You don't have to march as high as I was doing. You can just do little ones if you find that's too much. That's all right. But this is good, really good for your hip flexion, what we're doing now. But the thing is, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to stretch out our hip extensors after this, because, you know, this is quite a lot doing this kind of, on a step, if you were stepping up, you'd be using hip extension as well, but we're not doing that today because this is chair-based. That's why. Okay, let's go in a second. I'll just wait till the hand gets around to the 6 so I can follow it more easily. You getting ready? Okay, here we go. And let's false start. If you sit forward on your chair, it might be a bit easier too. You should sit forward anyway. Let me know in the comments if you're feeling this. You don't have to right now because you're busy. But afterwards, let me know what you noticed about this. Let me know if you were more tired in your breathing or more tired in your muscles. Somebody's doing something. Go away. I have to turn off the notifications. Okay. 56 now. It's just a little bit faster. And I want to know as well, tomorrow, who is a little bit stiff from today. Or maybe it'll happen the next day. Oh, I can feel it. Maybe I'll be the one who has to stop. You know what you can also do? You can squeeze underneath your bottom to help stabilize your hips a bit. And that will take the stress away. It will shift the stress. Okay. That's actually what I'm doing. I've just removed the stress from my hip flexors a bit and stabilized my hips, which is a good thing anyway, isn't it? You can do this, Gina. You'll get through this. I don't think I can. It's killing me. Is it killing anybody else? Amanda, how are you going there? Because you've got a sore back, haven't you? So you'll be a good indicator of this one. Okay, getting ready. Not quite. I can feel it more on this side. I'm glad you're still all there. That means you've hung in. Hung in there. Notice I'm not going as high as I was to start with, because I can't. Not long now, and then we're on the last minute. You can do it. You can do it. Squeeze underneath the bottom if you need that little bit of extra stabilization. It lifts you up when you squeeze underneath the bottom. You can do it. You can do it. All right, getting close. Last minute. We made it, almost. I can really feel it on the left side. I probably should be stopping, but I'm not going to. But that's just me. If you need to stop, you stop. I can't see you anyway. So there's no cheating or anything like that. Just do what you can. Nearly. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Actually, that's it. 2, 1. Now, the thing we've got to do now is not stay in that position. We need to stretch our legs out now. So, what I'm going to do, stretch out, just lean back if you can a bit and stretch out the front of your legs while I get Spotify and look up Scott Buckley, because we played his music yesterday, I think it was. And in actual fact, I like to vary things up. I do like to vary things up a bit, but I am so tech challenged. I was spending time just trying to find something else, and in the end I thought, no, just do what you've got, Gina. I'll do something different for tomorrow when I'm not cooking all day. Okay, close. So we're going to do this one. What's already on? I like this music. So let's do a bit of a stretch now. Seeing as we've just done a lot of work on the front of our legs, leave the legs stretched out in front. In fact, before you do, just drop that leg down. See how I don't know whether you can see it that easily. Oh, don't you say that you're going to not let me use that music either. Let me see if I can do it. No. Alright, so drop that thigh down, stretch it out. Because this has happened to me. The music stopped when I haven't been allowed to use it, but I've looked this up and I am allowed to use it so far as I know. So stretch that out. And now you can also do something. We've done this before. Sit side on. And we've done this one. I think we might just stretch our leg out a little bit in that position. No, it's not going to let me use it. We might have to do the rest without music. And I wish one of you was here to sing. Helen, Sarah, Amanda, Gay, anybody else, just sing, please. And now stretch out this one. Drop that thigh down. Okay, I might try a different one, just see if it lets me do it. I might be able to, who knows. So drop this down again. After we do that interval training, we've got 3 minutes rest at the end of it that we need to have. So this is part of that anyway. Okay, so you're just turning your body, lift up nice and tall, drop that thigh down. Try and keep your lower leg aligned with the thigh so you're not doing something strange. Just drop it down. Okay, stretch the legs out. Lift up. Open out. I'm not taking any notice of that now. Lift up and open out. And now stretch forward over the legs We don't even have to do that much today because we've already done a workout, haven't we? So do a few little stretches, arms up. See my hand position? Now focus on the spine. On the spine, just below the neck. You know that bit that gets humped? We don't like that, do we? So we want to stretch that out. And we can do that to a large extent. We're not going to necessarily, oh, thanks for the love hearts. Thank you. I love hearts. Please feel free. And then put your hand, the backs of your hands together. Now feel what happens when you do that. And now lift up even further. Oh, I can feel that in my back. I just love that. And now stretch forward. This is one of my favorite exercises. And then put your hands behind your back like this, like I've shown you before. And now you can change your hand position as well if you want. And then backs of the hands together and round and then come up. Brian, if you're watching, I saw you doing this and doing this, but not changing the hand position. See that? Let's just change it. I'll sit back a bit so you can see my hands. Let's just change, change, and feel it in your back. Really focus on that high part of your back. And at the same time, draw the wing bones down. See if you can draw the wing bones down. It's got nothing to do with your shoulders. Your shoulders are just nice and dropped. So if we just go over the Alexander technique again. Jeffrey, I need to use your music only because everybody else cuts me out. I'm just saying that. Note to Jeffrey. All right, so because he said that I could use his original music, and so far I've got Pied Piper music I can use, but I think he's going to have to find more because he's got this much music. So, all right, back we go to it. So we're going to go through the Alexander technique before we finish. Don't come on, please. Allow the neck to be free. This is my video. Allow the weight to go forward and up from the top of the head. Allow the back to lengthen. Allow the back to widen. Allow the shoulders to fall apart. Allow the hips to release. Do you think I was mean then? Celery. Okay. Allow the neck to be free. Allow the weight to go forward and up. Allow the back to lengthen. Allow the back to widen. Really feel that. Allow the shoulders to fall apart. Allow the hips to release. Now, while the shoulders are falling apart, feel the wing bones drawing downwards. We're just going to do the exercise we did, I think it was yesterday. So we're going to draw the wing bones downwards, relax the shoulders and lift the arms. Just a little way, doesn't have to be very far. Draw those shoulder blades down and hold that there. Keep the arms as soft, like they're being supported by the air. You can even kind of feel it. Well, I can. Maybe that's weird, but I can feel it. So feel your arms supported by the air, and then we're going to bring the arms down and draw the wing bones down as we do it. Once more and up. Draw the wing bones down. Keep drawing them down and see how my shoulders are not involved. All right, now let's just stand up and stretch out the fronts of those legs. And stretch the legs out. Hold the back of your chair. Lean back, but don't arch your back. And come up. Lean back and don't arch your back. I don't want to see this. Your back remains in the same position. Now, what time is it? Oh, it's in front of me. Silly me. You know, yeah, we'll keep going a bit. Okay, we're going to do a spiral now, and this will be actually good for the hips. Good for stretching out the hips. And I might even add something in. Yeah, I'm going to add something in. I just thought of that just now. The spiral movement is this, all right? So we're going to do a spiral. Look over the back shoulder, and then the thing that brings the spiral back is the hip starts first. And this is a great movement for the back, and then hip comes back to move it around, and the head comes last. So you've got the idea of the movement. Let's now add the leg just being slightly out, because I'll just quickly show you something. If you were going to do this in a contemporary dance class, you would do it on the floor in this position, which really isn't the best position for most people, because you know you need to be pretty loose in the hips, and I just am. But a lot of dancers are not, you know, they're not necessarily loose in this way. They might be just loose a turnout. So this position is quite tricky for a lot of people. But that's irrelevant, because I'm just showing you, we're going to use a modified version of that. So I'm going to do that. Just take one leg back, because we're going to use that for our spirals. So coming into this position, to start the spiral, we're going to push the hip forward into a hip extension. Can you, okay, just try that. Push the hip forward, come back, push the hip forward. Feel that? That's good. That's a lovely stretch. And push the hip forward. And now to continue the spiral, you're going to keep going around to that front leg. Actually, it could even be a little bit turned out. And then look over the shoulder. And then to come back, you're going to bring this hip back into flexion. And then go around. This is good. Hip extension. I just made up a new exercise. I love that. And hip back. Because I've never done it sitting before like this. Hip forward. It's a great movement for hip extension. And hip back. You loving this? Where's my love hearts? Can you feel that movement? All right, let's try it on the other side. That was very good. So we're changing legs now. You can do this on your chairs. So, you know, if you're working in, oh, my love hearts, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to start off facing the back leg, and we're going to start the movement. We push that hip forward. So just practice that again and push that hip forward. So you feel that hip extension. And come back into flexion, extension. Thank you for the love hearts. And I'm not needy. I just love hearts, okay? Hip extension, come back. All right, good. And so we're going to do the spiral exercise now. Tomorrow we can do it with music. I'll have music for this tomorrow. Jeffrey O'Connell music. That's what I'm using from now on. Okay, so hip extension, around, and look over the back shoulder. And to come back, hip flexion. So the hip leads the movement. And then hip extension. Look over the back shoulder. Hip flexion. Lovely. I can tell you're all doing an amazing job. And as you're doing this, keep lifting up. And you've got another workout going on at the same time. So you're not just working this bit, you're working the whole body. That's lovely. All right. So to do a little bit more before we finish, just so that you've had plenty of workout. We're going to work the hip extension one tiny bit more. You'll love it. So lift the leg up, carry out to the side to about 30 degrees forward of right to the side. Then I want you to drop it to the ground and then bring it in. When you drop it to the ground, you actually take it right out to the side, but don't force it, because this one you might feel right in your hip stabilizers because you're working them. It's good. Okay, so there. I think the Yui boom's in the way. The Yui boom that doesn't get to work because they won't let me use the music that says that it's free. So you're about 30 degrees forward of the side. Bring it down. I got a cramp. I couldn't do that one. I'll do it on this side, which means I need it. And it might be because my muscles are a bit tired from that interval training exercise we did. So you might be a bit tired too. So maybe I shouldn't work it. Maybe I shouldn't overdo that. So we'll just do it once more, but very gently. Forward, to the side, down. We're not going to go right to the side now, just 30 degrees forward of the side and in. Forward, 30 degrees of the side, down, and in. And open the chest out. Once more. Up, open the chest out. The whole back, it's just the upper body. If you don't know about that, I covered that in yesterday's session, and we spent a lot of time learning about isolating the upper body, which is good to know about. And that way you can keep all of this nice and stabilized. You can be engaging your core and just using your upper body. And up. And the way we're going to focus on engaging our core is just imagine you're in water up to chest height, and you feel that lifting quality of the water. You know how the water just lifts you up and it takes off your joints. That's why they say it's good to exercise in water, because you're 90% weightless in water when you're up to here. That's pretty incredible. And I couldn't think of the word the other day. It's the hydrostatic properties of the water. Not that who cares, but that's what it's called. So let's just try that again. We're just going to open and upper body, feel lifted, feel the core from the water, that lifted feeling. There's other techniques we can do, but we're not worrying about those yet. And from that, we're going to do a curtsy and another curtsy, just because I want to. And thank you very much for being here. I love it that so many came on today. I really do. And we'll do a bow. And if I haven't said hello to anybody who's come on, hi. Oh, hi, Lise. How are you? I think I said hello before, didn't I? Well, double hello, Lise. And I will see you tomorrow for day 8, because today was actually day 7. Can you believe it? Anyway, I will be seeing you soon. Bye.